INFJ Rage and how to recognize it. When you think of an INFJ, one of the last things that comes to mind is someone who throws tables around and yells at other people. People usually say that they are sensitive, empathetic, and have a good sense of the future, but like everyone else, they can have a dark side. No, they don't always show their anger by slamming doors, though some do. Even a peaceful and sensitive INFJ can get very angry. If you are an INFJ, you may feel your feelings more strongly than people with other personality types. You also keep your thoughts and feelings to yourself a lot, so it can be hard to deal with anger when it happens. So today, EBLINE is going to talk about INFJ Rage and how to recognize it. Make sure to watch today's video all the way to the end because I want to know which of these is how you usually deal with rage as an INFJ man or INFJ woman. Let's get into it. 1. An INFJ shows rage by giving up on their ideals and becoming cynical. If your INFJ friend is getting angry, you should pay attention. Listen carefully. They might be unhappy with life, with themselves, and with other people in their lives. They may also be angry at the universe itself, which can turn their incredible idealism into cynicism, which is not always a bad thing, but can be scary for the INFJ. INFJs are usually happy people who see the best in other people, but when someone breaks their trust and they are angry, their judgment can become clouded, and they start to see people as selfish and only out for themselves. They start to think that no one is worth trusting, so they only want to be with themselves too. An INFJ will become very far away. If you've ever seen an INFJ get angry, they probably pulled away and became quiet as a result. This can happen for a number of reasons. They may feel overwhelmed by the situation and unable to deal with it in any other way, or they may just need time to figure out how they feel. Whatever the reason, no one wants this from their friends or family. Many INFJs who have been through this can be seen to avoid all human contact when they're angry. Instead of trying to talk things over with others, they just want to be alone until everything blows over or someone makes them feel better. But if you have an INFJ friend or partner, don't use this as an excuse to avoid them. Instead, try to understand where they're coming from so you can work together to make things better. 3. When INFJs are angry, they only hear what they want to hear. When INFJs are angry, they may only listen to what they want to hear and ignore everything else. When they are sad or mad about something and don't have time for anything else, they are very good at using selective hearing. For example, if you try to talk to an INFJ about a personal problem while they are angry, they probably didn't hear a word you said. Their mind is full of their own anger, so they can't listen or help. This is especially true if you're the one who made them angry. They will only listen to what they want to hear and not pay attention to anything else. During a fight, if someone says, "My sister was sick, so I couldn't come to your party," an INFJ will only hear the first part and think about how you didn't show up to their party even though you said you would. A good piece of advice is to not make INFJs promises you can't keep, because if you don't, they'll be upset, and as you can see, you don't want to see them angry. 4. An INFJ will start to be too nice. INFJs can become too polite in two different ways. First, they might be so nice and caring that you start to question your own reality. They may say nice things and show you how great they are, but inside their heads they are very upset. They will definitely come after you. They are just waiting for the right time. The other side is also there. When an INFJ is angry, they may say they're sorry too much and explain what they mean too much. This can be frustrating for an INFJ because it makes them feel guilty when the other person was careless. INFJs are slow to forgive when they are angry, no matter what the reason is. 5. When an INFJ's warmth goes away, they become cold. INFJs are warm and caring people who love to talk about how they feel. When they are angry, however, they become cold and distant. This is because the INFJ has a strong need to keep themselves safe from pain or harm by cutting off contact with anyone who could hurt them. In other words, INFJs are very sensitive, but if someone becomes a threat, even if it's only imagined, the INFJ will stop talking to them until the danger is gone. They might change the way they treat you over time. For example, they might not call or text you back as often. If you invite them to parties, they will already have a reason why they can't go. If an INFJ acts very formal around you, it means you have upset them in some way and they are putting up a wall around you. The boundary won't go away until you make up with them and promise that you won't make the same mistake again. 6. An INFJ gets even snarkier than usual. We all like people who are sarcastic, don't we? But when sarcasm is used in a mean way, it makes people look twice. INFJs are known for their wit and sense of humor, which often comes out as sarcasm. They will use sarcasm to show their anger in a way that doesn't make them look bad. When an INFJ gets angry, they often say even more sarcastic things than they normally do. This can be a way to protect themselves or just a way to say what they're feeling. When they are angry, they become more blunt and direct than usual. It can be hard to tell if they are serious or not, which can confuse the person they are mad at. INFJs are known for being straightforward and honest, especially when they don't like someone or something. They won't yell or scream at you to show how angry they are. Instead, they will make jokes about something that is likely to kill you from the inside, so be careful. 7. The INFJ's famous door slam. I'm sure you've heard about this a lot. Yes, INFJs are the ones who slam doors and won't think twice about shutting the door in your face when they're mad. Most of the time, people are surprised by this. It seems to come out of nowhere, because one minute they may be talking to you and the next they leave you standing in the cold. They can slam the door so hard that the sound stays with you for a long time. People say that if you hurt an INFJ deeply, they won't hate you, but they may want to get rid of all traces of you from their lives. From the outside, it may seem harsh to slam the door on someone who used to be close to you. Again, it seems to appear out of nowhere a lot of the time. But this is not usually the case for most INFJs. Things had been getting worse for a long time. Most of the time, one fight or event doesn't push the INFJ over the edge and make them close the door. If the INFJ slammed the door in your face, it was because they had no other way to stop the emotional pain you were causing. Even though you may not have meant to cause them pain, it is there for them. INFJs are people like everyone else, and like everyone else, they get angry sometimes. Don't forget that it's okay to show your anger, even if you think it's a bad idea. If something makes you mad, you should let people know. People have to hear things they don't want to hear sometimes because it's best for them. A lot of an INFJ's anger comes from their amazing introverted intuition, which gives them the ability to see things that other people can't and make connections that other people can't see. This is all for today's video. Thanks for your time. Tell us in the comment section where you are watching us from. Don't forget to hit the like button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and become a subscriber to our YouTube channel. Send this video to at least 2 friends or your favorite group chat to spread the love. Click on the video on your screen to enjoy more content on personality types. To stay up to speed with our latest videos, click the bell symbol. See you in the next one.